गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशितिकण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, The Enchanting Empress of Light. I hope all my beautiful enchanted mommies are having a good month this month. Can you believe it? Thanksgiving is almost here. Wow. And many of you are preparing for the big day. And in addition to preparing for the holidays, many of you still have the situations that you're in and the wishes that you want to have. All right, I'm getting a lot of energy of enchanted mommies who are trying to conceive. All right, there are many of you who have just gotten pregnant, and congratulations! Congratulations to the enchanted mommies who have just discovered that they are pregnant. All right, that vibe has been present last month and the beginning of this month. And so many of you have discovered that you're pregnant. Congratulations. And for the rest of you, however, you're trying to conceive. So I was led by the beautiful spirit babies to do a special reading today about signs, synchronicities, and situations that you may see and hear or find yourself in that will let you know that you are about to conceive. That conception is imminent. And for a few of you, these signs mean that you have just conceived, like literally within the last 24 to 72 hours. But because it's so early, you don't know it yet. So this is what I've been led to do today. So we're just gonna get right into it. But before I do, I'd like to give thanks. I'd like to thank Lord Ganesh for his benevolence and his ability to remove blockages and obstacles. I'd like to thank the goddess Oshun, for she represents purity, water, fertility, and love, and is the mother of sweet things. I'd like to thank the elements, air, earth, fire, and water, and spirit, or ether. I'd like to thank Mother Gaia, for she always provides. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, my beautiful spirit babies, for being here today. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for being here and for coming in. Thank you so much. We're so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for being here and for helping me channel the messages that you want your mommy to know. Some of you, thank you so much. Yeah, I just heard that some of you are already starting to see some of these signs, but many of you are distracted. Many of you are so distracted with actually trying to conceive that some of you are actually missing the signs that it's imminent, signs that are right in front of you, signs that have happened, or signs that keep occurring, but you're not noticing it. Look at this. There's an enchanted mommy here who's going to have a baby boy. Congratulations. Woo! Congratulations, my beautiful enchanted mommy. It's beautiful. There are some of you who have been trying for a beautiful baby boy for years. Okay, I just heard years. Some of you have 2 or 3 girls, and you've been desperately trying to conceive a son. Well, this is this is your answer from the beautiful spirit babies. That some of you will be having a beautiful baby boy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Some of you are about to receive unexpected money. Wow. Or earning a high income. Your home business or online business could take off. All right. Some sort of financial gain. Wow. All right. So this is what your baby wants you to know. This is one of the signs. Throughout this entire reading, energies that you see that resonate with you are signs from your baby. They know that you are distracted in your everyday life, but your babies don't want you to be distracted during this reading. Right? Okay, wait. So, all right, there's an enchanted mommy here who is doing something else while she's listening. All right, while she's listening to this reading, and I thank you so much for being here and for listening to your baby's messages. But your baby wants you to sit down and to focus and concentrate on these messages. They don't want you to be distracted, and they don't want you to be doing something else in the background. All right, that's what I just heard. Thank you. What is it that you want your mommy to know about signs and synchronicities and or situations that they may see and hear, to let them know that they are pregnant or they will soon be pregnant? Wow. Thank you. Is there anything else? Okay. Alright, let me get my glasses here. There you go. Alright, so what the spirit babies are saying, that there's an enchanted mommy here who is going to hear from a grandparent or a relative that you haven't heard from in a very long time. All right, and that's going to be a sign for one of you that when you hear from this relative, it doesn't have to be grandparents. It could be your aunt, your uncle, whoever this relative is. When you hear from them, especially if you haven't heard from them in a long time, that is a sign for one of you that you're about to conceive. Wow. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so there's an enchanted mommy here who has your baby's father. Okay, now this is for an enchanted mommy who is pregnant, who is already pregnant. But since this is this reading and these energies are about an enchanted mommy who is trying to conceive, your partner or your masculine who you have not been in contact with for a while, you're gonna hear from them. All right, I have to be careful with this candle here. All right. Okay. So for an enchanted mommy here who hasn't heard from her masculine for a while, when you hear from them, this is a sign that you will either conceive with this masculine, or this is a sign that when they contact you, this will be the masculine that you will conceive a child with. All right. For some of you, you may hear from this masculine whom you haven't heard from in a while, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have their baby. All right. For some of you, when you hear from them, that's going to trigger a series of events that's going to lead to conception. All right. Thank you. Wow. All right. So I'm going to draw another energy, because this one is for an enchanted mommy who is pregnant. All right. So let's get the deck here. All right. Okay. Thank you. What is it that you want your mommy to know about signs or situations or synchronicities? Signs that will let your mommy know that she'll be pregnant soon. Is there anything else that you want her to know? Any other signs that she should look out for? Some of you may have recently experienced the signs and synchronicities and situations that come out in this reading. You may have to concentrate a little bit and kind of remember. All right? Because if you think back, you'll find out that some of you have gone through this, or you've seen these signs. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. All right, so we have an enchanted mommy here who is flying solo. All right, you are a strong single female. All right, some of you have just recently become pregnant. All right, and this energy is coming through because that's what this deck is. This pregnancy deck is a deck that I created, and it encompasses women who are trying to conceive and women who have just conceived. All right, so there is an enchanted mommy here who has just conceived. All right, and your baby's father is currently not involved in your life right now. All right, so that energy came through. Wow. Wow. All right. So for an enchanted mommy who is very young, like, like you could be 18, 19, 20, or 21. The spirit babies are saying that there's an enchanted mommy here who's very young, and you are either with your masculine, or if you're not with them, you are in good, in good contact with them. They are saying that when you conceive with this masculine, that this is going to be your rainbow child. All right, so there's a very young enchanted mommy here who has experienced a loss, a miscarriage. All right, that's so beautiful. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Wow. So yeah, so if you're very young, or and even if you're young, thank you. All right. So there's an enchanted mommy here who's young, but her masculine is not with her. All right. You're flying solo. So for either one of you, the baby that you're carrying or that you will soon conceive will be your rainbow baby. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. All right. So there are enchanted mommies here who you're trying to conceive, but lately, especially this past year, you haven't been making the best of food choices. All right. I'm not saying that you were eating badly, but you weren't making the most best choices. A lot of women think, they can more or less eat how they want, and as soon as they become pregnant, then they, get on the healthy bandwagon and start eating healthy. What the spirit babies want you to know is that you need to begin to eat healthy before you conceive, because when you prime your body up and it's as healthy as can be, that is what will um, it will facilitate fertility. All right. And there are many of you who just recently have started making proper food choices. All right. I see, donuts here and cupcakes. Okay. I see pizza and chocolate cake and biscuit. All right. So there are some of you who are, who have just instinctively, and just because you want to, you're stopping, this. You're not eating that these foods. Yeah, look at this. Thank you so much. Thank you. There is a lot of healthy food here. All right. So what the spirit babies want you to know is that many of you have started to crave more broccoli, more apples, like fruits, and avocado, bananas, cucumbers. And your baby wants you to know that this is a sign that you will soon conceive, or you are you're preparing your body in such a way that you're going to that conception is going to happen. All right. Thank you so much. Their energy is their energy is so electric in here. I'm having trouble like getting my words out. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Many of you are resting, all right? And your spirit babies want you to know that this is also very, very beneficial to conception, getting enough rest. What other signs and synchronicities or situations that you want your mommy to see to let her know that she's going to conceive soon? Thank you. Thank you so much. want to show her something else? Do you want to show your mommy something else? Okay. Look at this, my beautiful enchanted mommies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. You have the sun card. This is beautiful. For the enchanted mommies who are watching, you're going to conceive. You're going to become pregnant. Oh my goodness, I have a lump in my throat. I can't even... This is beautiful. This is a huge sign. This is a huge sign from your spirit baby. Right? There is an enchanted mommy here who loves horses. Right? And throughout your whole life as a child, you drew pictures of horses. Some of you never got the chance to ride a horse, but you always wished that you could. And some of you have ridden a horse. All right, and so what your spirit babies want you to know is that another sign is when you see a horse. Okay, if you see a horse on, on social media, if you see it on television, if you see it in a picture, if you're, if you're out and about and you see a horse grazing, if you see a horse, right? And for others of you, it's sunflowers, right? Thank you. I just got that. So your baby wants you to know that for enchanted mommies who are watching, if some of you are seeing sunflowers or horses, for some of you, that's a sign. All right, that's a sign that you're going to conceive, and you're going to conceive soon. All right. Many of you have been on this journey for a long time. All right. And your spirit baby knows the journey that you've been on. The universe knows the journey that you've been on. All right. So this is very, very beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, some of you may be getting or may be expecting some sort of message, that you've been waiting on from someone that you know that is either passionate about you or you're passionate about this person. All right, so you haven't heard from this person in a while. All right. All right. So what the spirit babies want you to know, that for the enchanted mommy who is watching, right? Within 12 days, you might hear from a person that you haven't heard from in a while, right? This energy is very strong. All right. And another sign is leaves. All right. If you go outside and you just, you're walking and you just notice the leaves on the ground, like normally people don't give it a second thought, right? You're walking around outside. You don't stop and stare at the blades of grass, right? You don't, we probably should because it's beautiful. It's Mother Gaia, but normally, we're in a rush. We're living our daily lives. We don't stop and look at things like that. What the spirit babies want you to know is if you start to notice leaves, all right, that is a sign for some of you that conception is coming soon, and for you to prepare your body, your mind, all right, and your spirit. All right. Thank you. Wow. The Five of Cups is great to have reversed. All right. Many of you have experienced disappointment in this journey in trying to conceive. One disappointment after another. How beautiful. And Spirit Babies want you all to know that your time of disappointments are over. They're over or they're coming to an end. No more disappointments. All right? No more failed attempts. No more sadness. No more regret. Right? No more disappointments. It's all coming to an end. We have the Sun card here amplifying this. This is so beautiful and this is so profound. Your baby wants you to take this message in. And they're glad they have you now while you're not distracted. All right? This is beautiful. Your time of disappointment is over, gone, or closing out, okay? And the reason, thank you, the reason why many of you are going to achieve success and you're going to conceive is because many of you have been manifesting this. Many of you have been, excuse me, many of you have been hard at work, right? You've been doing all the right things. You've been visualizing, you've been really feeling it, you've been preparing your house to have a baby. You know, you've been doing all the right things. Many of you have been doing it for years, right? But what your baby wants you to know is that through all your hard work, and because you never gave up, you kept on manifesting daily, and even if not daily, because there are some days that, you know, you just had to hold it together, right? Your baby loves you for that. They understand what it's like to be human, all right? They know what you're going through, but they admire your strength that you never gave up. You never gave up. Even times when you felt like giving up, you didn't. Because of that, your hard work is going to pay off. The universe recognizes this, and plus you are using you're using energy. You're using your power, the power of manifestation. Beautiful. This right here, I could literally stop this reading right now. And this is all that you would really need to see. This is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. All right. All right, let's see what other signs, synchronicities, or situations that your baby wants you to notice or remember if it already happened to you or if you already saw or heard it. What is it that you want your mommy to know about any signs or things she might see that you want her to know that when she sees these signs that she's going to become pregnant with you soon? Okay, I know you're excited about that. Oh. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we have garden here. All right, so there may be some of you who tend to a garden. You may have I see an enchanted mommy who has kind of like a mini garden. All right, I just got like a flash of that. Like, it's cute. It's like your own little mini garden, like you're starting to, to grow herbs, and things like that. All right. So what your baby wants you to know is that this is a sign. All right. If some of you have been doing this, all right, your baby wants you to know that when whatever you're growing harvests, they want you to know that that is a sign that you're going to conceive. All right. So, Rabbit planted carrots, and now look, he can harvest them now. All right. Wow, that's really beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, some of you might have been seeing queen, okay, or queens. All right. You may have been seeing the letter Q. All right, but if you come across it during your day or on TV or just anywhere, if you see the letter Q, if this keeps popping up, or you come across some sort of article and then has the word queen, if the word stands out to you, that is your baby giving you a sign, all right, that you're going to conceive soon. All right, and we have tree, All right, so for those of you who are seeing trees, or you develop some sort of fascination or some sort of interest in a tree, that's a sign, all right, from your baby. Thank you. All right, so I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy who has a tree. There's a tree in your backyard that's very special. And it's a very special tree, all right? If you give it, for those of you who are awake and who are ascending, you'll know, what I'm referring to. If you're new to all this, this might sound a little strange, but Spirit Baby wants you to know, for the enchanted mommy who has this special tree, or this interesting special tree in your backyard or somewhere on your property. If you give it offerings, give it offerings of honey. Okay. All right. I heard rice. Okay. If you give it offerings, flowers, if you give this tree offerings, and if you, put your hand on the bark of this tree, all right, and you communicate with it, mentally, and speak with it and share energies. Right, your baby wants you to know that you're gonna have, that this interaction is going to help you conceive. All right, this is spiritual power. Okay, it exists. All right, the plants are alive, the trees are alive, fire is alive. Okay, it's an element. Water. All right, these rocks here, the air that I'm breathing, okay, this is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much. Right, if some of you are craving apples, or you're seeing them a lot, or you keep hearing things about apples, or you're seeing the letter A, or your name may start with the letter A. Right, so there's an enchanted mommy here whose baby wants you to name them, to give them a name that starts with the letter A. Okay. Okay. We have the letter J. That might be significant to someone, if you keep seeing that that letter, if you know if you're seeing jump rope, some reference to a jump rope, all right, your baby wants you to know that that's a sign. All right, it sounds silly, like a jump rope, but you'd be surprised about the really mundane signs that we see that we miss throughout our day, that are signs, signs from our spirit babies, right? Trying to show us something, all right? So it's all about, what stands out to you, what resonates. There could be two women walking in a field, and there's a beautiful, a beautiful bunch of flowers there. You know, one of them might just walk past it and not really give it a second thought. That they might look at it and go, "Oh, beautiful flowers," and just walk past it. But then the other woman will take notice and stop and go, "Oh my God, these are beautiful flowers," and she'll feel drawn to kneel down and and look at them and everything. All right, so no two people have the same sign, and no two people resonate with the same sign. All right. Alright, so now they want me to pull some names here. They want me to pull names. There's an enchanted mommy here who used to love to jump rope when you were little. Alright, let's turn that. Okay. Okay. What name do you want to show her? Okay, the spirit babies want you to know that any name that appears on these cards, or the letter, if this name stands out to you, or if you are encountering this name a lot more than you would normally, like if for instance, the word I don't know, or the name Laura. All right, if you're starting to hear that name on the radio, you see it in a character on a show that you're watching, that's a sign that your baby wants you to know that that you're going to conceive soon, right? Babies give us different signs, all right? They give different signs to different people who will notice these signs, all right? Oh. Okay. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful enchanted mommies. Look at this. Q came out again. Right? That's double confirmation from the spirit babies. All right? For enchanted mommy, if you see the letter Q or any of these names here, or queen, get excited, because that's no coincidence. All right? There's no such thing as a coincidence, my beautiful enchanted mommies. Okay? There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything has meaning. Everything. Everything that happens to you. Okay, so we have the letter C here. So if you need to, you can pause the video, but if any of these names pop out at you, all right, if for some of you, these names could be names you picked to name your baby. All right. We have the letter M in any of these names. Okay. All right. And we have A. Wow. Oh, look at this. And double confirmation again from the spirit babies. A came out twice now, just like the letter Q, okay? Just like the letter Q. Okay, wow. Okay. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Thank you so much. All right. All right, I'm going to get some more signs, synchronicities, and situations that your baby wants you to pay attention to, okay, to alert you to the fact that you will be conceiving soon. And for those of you who are single, we want you to know that when you know, if you see these signs and you are single and you don't know how that's going to happen, you're like, well, I'm single. I don't even have a man in my life yet. How is that going to happen? Your baby wants you to know that you don't have to worry about that, okay? The universe is helping you take care of it, okay? The universe is helping you manifest this. Okay? Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look at this. Sudden wealth. All right, this energy came out a few minutes ago. All right? Sudden income. All right? I think it said sudden income. That was the other card. And now you have sudden wealth, right? So look up 11 or 777. Look at this. All right. So wow. So if there's an enchanted mommy here who keeps seeing the number 11 or 1111 or 777, or if you're seeing numbers that add up to 7, that is a sign. That is a sign from your spirit baby that you're going to conceive, right? That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Let's do that again. Thank you. What is it that you want your mommy to know? Whoa. Thank you. Whoa. What is it you want your mommy to know? Wow. So we have an enchanted mommy who knows a masculine that's in the military, or you could be in the military. This person has a high rank, all right, and they're older, all right. For some of you, this masculine is older, all right. It doesn't have to be your baby's father. All right, but this is this is a sign from the spirit babies that if some of you have some sort of contact with a mature man, and this one looks like they're financially stable. All right. So we have two energies here. So for the enchanted mommy who is dealing with someone who's in the military, or someone that has a high rank, or a much older man, okay, a much older masculine energy. This could be a relative, okay. This relative, this man's name could begin with the letter C or the letter M. All right, I just got that. Or A. Yep. Thank you. All right, so we have a message from Spirit Babies to an enchanted mommy. Okay, you might be dealing with a false person. All right, you might be dealing with someone that is that hasn't been honest with you about something, or you feel that maybe this person might be hiding something from you. All right, look up the number 8. All right, this won't resonate for everyone, but this is an energy that the Spirit Babies wanted an enchanted mommy to know. All right. So yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we have despair. All right, some of you have been feeling despair. All right, many of you have been trying to conceive. All right, look up the number 32 or 5. All right, but what's so beautiful about this is what your baby wants you to know is that, look at this. Oh my goodness! Right after this, look what came out. Child, and look, it's a baby girl. So there's an enchanted mommy here who's also gonna have a baby girl. We have an enchanted mommy who has who's gonna have a baby boy, and we have an enchanted mommy who's gonna have a baby girl. Congratulations! This is beautiful. I can't believe this. This has never happened to me. I don't know if I have enough room here. Oh, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is so beautiful. Wow. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is why I'm feeling so much excitement, and why, like, you know, like I almost feel like jittery. Like there are times that I couldn't even get my wording out, my words out. They're just so excited. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Look at these energies, my beautiful enchanted mommies. Both a baby girl and a baby boy in the same reading, with the Sun card and the Magician card. Beautiful energies here. And look at this. Okay, your Spirit Babies want you to know you don't have to despair anymore, because look what came out right after that. Look, expectation. Your baby wants you to expect to become pregnant, because it's going to happen. You've been manifesting this. Thank you so much. Thank you. And look up the number 28 or 10 or 1. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. you so much. These babies here are so excited, family. They are so excited. They're so happy. They're so cute. They're so happy. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful babies. What is it that you want to show your mom? Well, your spirit baby wants you to know that if you know a person, a masculine, with any of these traits, or if you know even a woman with any of these traits, if you deal with a woman or dealing with this person, that's a sign that you are going to be conceiving, all right? That you're going to become pregnant soon. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. For some of you, you haven't met this person yet. Brown hair. All right. You know someone with brown hair or green eyes. All right. So we have someone that has a dimple, okay. Someone that has a back tat, okay. We have an enchanted mommy here that uses a wig, okay. We have someone that has intense eyes, all right. We have someone that you know that your baby wants you to take notice of that has freckles. All right. Some of you might know a masculine that has freckles, or you might have freckles. Okay. Someone that has a full sleeve. All right. So if you know someone or notice someone or see someone, you know, their arm is, you know, full of tats, right? That's a sign, right? That's a sign. A sign from your beautiful baby, right? And we have someone here who uses extensions. All right, this could be you, or you might know someone that uses a wig or wears extensions. All right. All right, and this person has shoulder length hair. All right, so to review, all right, if you see or know any person that has any of these attributes, your baby wants you to take notice and smile a little smile inside of your heart. You have the Sun card here, my beautiful enchanted mommies, all right? And you have the Magician right next to each other, all right? There is nothing better than that, okay, for a reading. Beautiful, right? So if you know someone with shoulder length hair, or if a masculine you know has shoulder length hair, all right, they wear or use extensions, if they have a full sleeve, all right, if they have freckles, if they have intense eyes, right? If you know someone that uses a wig, right? Right? Or someone that has a back tat, okay? And someone you know that may have a dimple, right? If your baby wants you to know that if you interact with people that have these attributes, they want you to take notice of it, because these are little signs that they can give you to make you pay attention and take notice, to give you encouragement, to let you know that you're coming to the sun, that you're going to conceive. Some of you are going to conceive the baby boy you've always wanted, and some of you are going to conceive the baby girl you've always dreamed of. All right? Beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right? And shoulder length hair. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. so to end the reading, all right, we're going to get messages from your beautiful baby, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I have some? Can I have more little ones? Can I have more little ones? Thank you. Alright, let me see. Can I have some big ones? Some big ones. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Wow, look at all these messages. Oh. All right. All right, here. Let's see. All right, the first thing that stands out to me that that the spirit babies wanted an enchanted mommy here to take notice of. All right, give me a second. Okay, that they wanted me to point out is why they gave you this message. All right. An enchanted mommy here that needs to hear this. This also came out in one of the piles in the last reading that I did. All right. Your spirit baby wants you to stay away from this false person or this negative person or negative people. All right. This is what your baby wants you to take notice of. Right? I just heard that for an enchanted mommy here who removes herself from this negative, low vibratory situation or person, you're going to conceive. And if this is a masculine, you know, you're going to have to, you know, fly solo here and wait until the masculine that you're meant to be with comes along, because this one certainly isn't it. All right. If this is a masculine, all right. So that is something that the spirit babies wanted an enchanted mommy here to know. All right. The spirit babies always keep it real. All right. They don't sugarcoat things. They try to be as gentle as possible, but they don't sugarcoat. Okay. All right. So we have an enchanted mommy here who may be an Aquarius, or if you know someone who is an Aquarius. I'm getting that for some of you, your masculine, or the person that you want to have a baby with is an Aquarius. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay, so we have buy a fetal Doppler. All right. Wow. Right. So what your baby wants you to be aware of is, if you start seeing these, if you start hearing about it, if you start thinking about it, if you start thinking about hearing their heartbeat, or start thinking about, wanting to feel them, inside of you, growing healthy inside of you. All right, your baby wants you to know that this is a sign. Okay, if you start to feel this way, all right, or if you've thought about buying one but you just never did, right? And they know that some of you have experienced disappointment, all right? And some of you don't some of you don't even want to do this, you know, just for the fact that you've been disappointed so many times. But there's an enchanted mommy here who the spirit babies want you to know that, you know, if you feel this in your heart, if you feel the desire, like, you know, I just want, I'm gonna buy these because I know, you know, I've been manifesting, you know, pregnancy for a long time. All right, I've been really, you know, a champion at it. I've been doing very well, you know, putting in a lot of hard work. Okay, and not just hard work, but consistency. All right. Your baby wants you to know that when you do this, this is part of the law of attraction. Preparing and doing things as though you're already pregnant so that you attract that energy. All right? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. All right. So there's an enchanted mommy here whose baby's father has had a change of heart. May have an epiphany soon. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. All right. So we have a very keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. All right. So there are many enchanted mommies here, family. All right. If there are messages here that don't resonate with you, leave it for another enchanted mommy. Okay. All right. So we have an enchanted mommy here who is very young, you know, in her teens or 20s. And we also have other enchanted mommies whose baby's father is not in the picture. All right. These energies came out earlier. All right. You haven't heard from them, or if you deal with them, it's on a very superficial level. You know, there's no progress. There's no declaration of truth or anything like that. Right. With an enchanted mommy here, your baby wants you to know that, I'm going to put this in the upright because this is the future. When this masculine has their epiphany, they are going to come towards you. Thank you. So this is what your baby wants you to know, okay? When you receive some sort of contact or communication from this masculine that you haven't heard from in a long time, or you're dealing with them but they text you or call you and say, you know, we need to sit down and have a talk. There's something that, you know, I need to tell you. You know, there's something I want you to know, right? Your baby wants you to know that if you receive some sort of text or some sort of contact or some sort of communication from this masculine, that is a sign that when they have their epiphany, union is going to happen, and then conception is going to happen shortly after that. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Because we have the sun card here, family. Look at this. All right, this is what your baby wants you to know. For some of you, all right, I'm so excited. All right, this is beautiful, very beautiful energy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can't make this up. Look at this. A phone call, text, or email. All right, or snail mail. All right. I just heard this from the spirit babies as I was talking to you about this a few seconds ago. And so this is a confirmation from your spirit baby that when you get contact from this person, your dream is going to come true and you're going to conceive. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, look at this. So, Enchanted Mommy who is watching, you are fertile right now and you're ovulating. Right? So for those of you who are in a relationship, okay, you are with your masculine, okay, for some of you, you don't, this situation doesn't fit. You are with your masculine. You're very content. You're very happy together. You just haven't been able to conceive. All right. So for those of you for whom this message is for, there is a conception opportunity. All right. So your spirit baby wants you to govern yourselves accordingly and take advantage of this fertility window. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so I want you all to ask a question of your baby, okay? And keep in mind that your baby doesn't sugarcoat anything. So be careful about the question you ask, because your baby will tell you the truth. All right, so ask your question, and then I'll turn the card over in a bit, okay? All right. Shamrocks. All right, good luck. So if there's an enchanted mommy here who has been seeing shamrocks, all right, or the color green, all right, that is a sign. Okay, look at this, the number 11, and this number came out earlier. All right, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, but yes, the number 11. Wow. Okay. The Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, okay, has to do with strength, personality, power, and determination. All right. Wow. So this is what your baby wants you to know. They want you to operate more from the chakra. Right? This is a sign, right? This is what they want you to do so you can conceive, right? And also, if you're seeing the color orange, okay? Thank you. I had to turn the ceiling fan on. Whew, this energy's here. Okay. All right. So, if you have been dealing with a person that has an age difference from you, or some sort of cultural difference, or racial difference, all right? If you're not dealing with someone like this, and this person comes into your life, you know, this is a sign from your spirit baby, all right? A sign that, you know, that this somehow is going to have something to do with your conception, okay? Because here, look, we have the older man here. Look up the number 5, all right? So for some enchanted mommy here, you could have an age difference with your masculine, or in the future, if this hasn't happened yet, if, you know, if a much older man enters your life, you know, and you have a good vibe from this person, they seem helpful, or, you know, if they seem attracted to you, or whatever, you know, whatever this situation is, and it doesn't have to be an age difference, you know, it could be some other type of difference. But what your baby wants you to know is that this is a sign that if you're dealing with someone like this, or if you deal with someone like this in the future, this is a sign, all right? And they want you to smile. You don't know how it's going to work out. You don't know how this has to do with that, or or the other. You don't know, and you don't have to know. All right, that's up to the universe. That's not for you to worry about. Okay, these signs that your baby wants you to know, you have no understanding of how all of these can have to do with conception, but your baby knows, and the universe knows. All right. Okay. Wow, look at this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take a pregnancy test. Look at this, my beautiful enchanted mommies. Wow. All right. Look at this, or the color green. All right. So if some of you notice that, you know, you're catching sight of this on TV, or if you or even if you see this word, all right, if you see a pregnancy test, or if you see an advertisement for it, or if you hear someone talking about it, that's a sign from your beautiful spirit baby, all right, that you're going to conceive. And we have here October. All right, wow. All right, so this is a sign from the spirit babies. They want you to know that there's an enchanted mommy here who's going to have a baby by next October. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful. And for the rest of you, if you see the color green, or if you hear about this word, or even see this word, or you see a picture of it, or this just pops into your mind, just, you know, you could be washing the dishes, or, you know, taking out the garbage, or, you know, walking your dog, or you know, or doing your nails, or doing something, and all of a sudden a pregnancy test pops in your head. You're like, what? Where did that come from? That's a sign, and that applies to any of these signs. You know, if you see a shamrock, and, you know, number 11, if you receive a phone call, okay, from the person that you're dealing with your masculine, all right. Some of you are younger, all right, younger, and others of you have not been dealing with this masculine or this person for a long time, all right. You have a fatal Doppler here. You have someone who's been in the military. All right, Queen, or the letter Q, all right, or a tree, okay. Wow. Okay. So now we're going to get to the beautiful enchanted mommy's question. All right, the question that you wanted to ask. All right. Okay. Okay, no, it won't happen right now. Divine timing. Okay, divine timing. Look at all these energies here. And there is an enchanted mommy for whom, if you're not already experiencing these signs and synchronicities or situations, you will be experiencing them soon. And when you do, if it comes into your life seemingly out of the blue, that's a sign from your spirit baby. All right, it's not meant to happen right now, but this is right now. Okay, it could happen next week, it could happen next month, but for those of you, if your question was, am I going to conceive soon, am I going to conceive in November, you know, your baby doesn't want you to become disheartened just because you saw this, right? They want you to know divine timing is everything. Stars, okay, a star, okay. If you see, you know, if you're noticing a star, or you're seeing stars, all right, again, the color green, all right, your baby wants you to notice all these signs and synchronicities, however small they may be, because what they want you to know is what you have coming your way, and what You can expect. They want you to expect this. All right? That's part of manifestation. You're expecting it. You're expecting to conceive, so you will. Okay? As above, so below. We have this sun card here. The beautiful enchanted mommies. Look at this. Okay? Right? For those of you who have been trying for a year or more, sometimes bodies are weird like that because of divine timing. Right? You may have been blocked for whatever reason. It was for your highest good and your baby's highest good. Will you conceive right now? No. This is right now. All right? That's not next week or next month. Look at this. We have an enchanted mommy here who's going to become fertile after a long time, and there's no medical explanation for it. No doctor can explain it to you as to why. But your baby wants you to stay frosty, all right? They want you to keep going, you know? They want you to be intimate with your masculine out of love. For those of you who are in a happy, relationship, they don't want you to do it on a schedule, right? They don't want that. For enchanted mommy who is watching, you're going to become pregnant out of the blue. It's going to shock you. It's going to be beautiful. All right? For some of you, you're going to need to take a pregnancy test soon. And if you see this, it could be because you've become pregnant, but because you're used to, for so many months and years of never being pregnant, you don't think you're pregnant. All right? So this is what your baby wants you to know. All right? Take all these signs seriously for whom these signs resonate for. Okay? Okay, my beautiful enchanted mommies, so that's going to do it for today's special reading. Look at this. No more disappointment. It's a wrap. This is out of here. This cycle is closing out, my beautiful enchanted mommies. And look what you have. Here comes the sun. All right? For many of you, your manifestation is going to come true very quickly. All right? Very quickly, because some of you are pregnant right now and you've just conceived and you don't know it, or some of you will. Some of you will conceive shortly. But for others of you, all right, it's not going to happen right away. But it could happen next week or next month. You never know. All right? Wow. Look up the number 11 too, right? Look at this. Your manifestation is going to come true, my beautiful enchanted mommies. This is beautiful energy. And your baby wants you to smile. They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy now. They want you to be happy right now. And your baby wants you to pay attention to all these signs, all right? And all these signs that they showed you during this reading. Okay, this is very, very important. They want you to notice this, and they want you to expect good things to come because they're coming. All right? And for those of you who have been expecting to hear from a masculine, the masculine with whom you want to start a family with, the masculine that you are in love with, they want you to know that when you hear from them, that's a sign that things are moving in the right direction. Your baby wants you to remember, if nothing else throughout this entire reading, that you have the sun energy here next to the magician. Okay, my beautiful enchanted mommies. Until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste.